Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to Akim Nakwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled, A Classic Example of Worldly People Lacking Understanding. Once again, a classic example of worldly people lacking understanding. And really, you could separate this, you could exchange this word worldly for something else. Unfortunately, we can't call these people what, we'd really like to call them. But I'm sure you can, make the assumption of who we would really call these people. All right. So this comes from, I had this saved in my phone. I guess it came from over over the Easter time. Not this one, but this is the one I originally found four days ago, which was the 1st, so April 1st. I don't think that was Easter. I can't remember when Easter was. It's already out of my mind. But this is a article or a picture that was shared. All right, and of course, I check out the Reddit or all or popular on mobile. They have all, but you go to Reddit popular, and through here it's just a accumulation of things. All right, not even necessarily things that you've subscribed to. All right, they're just all the things. Sometimes you find things like certain things like this. I don't know what this is, but you just find certain things certain times. Sometimes it's memes. Again, it's all of Reddit. So sometimes you find things, sometimes you don't find things, but I check that periodically. And, these, we'll just say, I don't want to say it. They're probably catching on to that term. The TBGLs, all right? TBGLs, going backwards here. The TBGLs, all right, that community is one of the ones that pops up in those places frequently. There's another feminist, Witches Against the Patriarchy, which they're all fucking bugged out and gone. Feminist witches, all right? There's just several off things that come up. So this was one of them, and I screenshotted it, but I wanted to go and actually find the article. I found this one with it too. This one's from Australia. This one's a backup though, because I want to get on the comments too. But the post, what it says here, it's a picture. It says Jesus struggling to remember when exactly he told followers to bully, you see it, Transformer kids. All right. So again, it says Jesus struggling to remember when exactly he told followers to bully Transformers. All right, and you see they got a white guy in a robe. All right, it looks nothing like how the sun actually looks. All right, and on the comment board, you have a bunch of unlearned individuals, man, that don't understand anything, as is the case. All right, a classic example of worldly people lacking understanding. Now, I want to go ahead and we could already get a scripture right off the bat with just the title. Okay, when did Jesus ever tell his followers to bully trans kids? Well, first of all, you got to realize that Jesus, as a concept, doesn't really even exist. Okay, this young white male, all right, with long flowy hair, all right, and white garment like that does not exist. All right, he doesn't. All right, well, yeah, woohoo, you're atheist. No. You're all wrong. You got it all wrong. Now, the Son of the Bible does exist. All right, and the Father, of course, of the Bible exists as well. But the Son's name is not Jesus. The Father's name is not God. All right, the Father's name is Yahweh. All right, which means he is. All right, he exists. Okay, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. All right, he delivers, the deliverer. Right, and that is their proper names in Paleo Hebrew. Okay, for example, the one you call Jesus, his real name Yahweh Shai, was and is, all right, a Hebrew man. All right, specifically of the tribe of Judah. Okay, so with that, he has a Hebrew name. The name Jesus is actually Greek. And another way that you could know that his name couldn't be Jesus is actually the letter J. All right, wasn't created until the late 1500s. Before that, it was actually labeled as Jesus. All right, Jesus and other variations of the name before it even got to Jesus. First of all right, before it even got to Jesus, that's one of the most recent iterations. Before that, it was Jesus. There was a couple other ones. but his correct name, when you get to the Paleo Hebrew, when you get the characters, the Hebrew characters, and you look up what they mean, the words you get is Yahweh Shai, all right, deliverer, all right, the deliverer, okay? Again, that's a lesson for another day where we could actually just go and show you that and do it with the Father's name as well. It'd be an excellent lesson. But that's something you got to realize, okay? So he's not white, all right? The Son is not white. His name is not Jesus, okay? He does not love everybody, all right? He does not have long hair, all right? But that's the way that he's painted, okay? So first of all this Jesus stuff you can throw right out, okay? Because it's all white supremacy doctrine, okay? Really, okay? But Jesus is in fact based off of, the Son in the Bible, all right? Whose real name is Yahweh Shai. He is based loosely, mind you, off of Yahweh Shai, just like God is loosely based off Yahweh. All right, but they changed things to fit their doctrine. Certain things Yahweh and Yahweh Shai did that they didn't necessarily like. They thought they were bad. They thought it should have been handled a better way. So they changed it. Oh, no, he never did that. He never did this. He never said that. Yada, 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 right? They changed things and bend things to their way so as not to offend anybody or to hurt anybody's feelings, right? Well, guess what? The Bible's going to hurt people's feelings, especially when they're going off. That's kind of the whole point, is to rebuke people, say, hey, you're off. You're doing something wrong. Stop doing it or you're gonna die. Okay, but these people have taken the Bible, all right, and removed half of it, created the slave Bible, watered it down. Not that you can water down the Bible, but what they've done is essentially tried to water it down, all right, by changing names and changing things that happened and not dealing with revelations and not dealing with prophecy. Now you got a book that really that really is so far, well, it's the scriptures at the core, all right, which create, the blessed scriptures. But what they've done is they've bent them and twisted them so much that they have lost all meaning and in the Christian church, really all usefulness, because they've lost the meaning. They've lost they don't have the other parts of the Bible to go and get the precepts from. They don't have the understanding, all right? They don't have the understanding, okay? So why in itself, of course, it's not useless. To them, in their hands, it is effectively useless in their hands. Okay, it's like having a locked box full of $1 million, but you just don't have the key. All right, no matter how much you crowbar and try to pry it open, it just won't open. What use is that to you? Okay, and that's how it is for them. It's of no use to them because the Lord's not dealing with them. All right, and they can't do anything but water it down. All right, try to water it down on their level. All right, and just regurgitate what they've heard from other evangelicals and pastors and prophets. All right, they're so-called prophets, right? And with that, you're not going to get an understanding from that. Okay, that's why these Christian churches, they don't have an understanding. You ask them questions, they can't answer them. Okay, why did this happen? I don't know. What about this? Well, that's interpretation between you and God. Okay, well, what does it mean though? Well, I think that scripture means something different to everybody. No, it doesn't. Every scripture has a set meaning. All right, there's different interpretations. No, there's not. Okay, well, it depends on how you interpret it. It's not about how you interpret it. Okay, if I interpret the Titanic as a war story, all right, dealing with Vietnam, I'd be incorrect. Okay, if I interpreted Hamlet about, when the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl, then I would be incorrect. All right, so you can't just, it's how the Bible, you interpret it. No. There's a correct way to interpret it. Imagine if on your book test, if you did a book report back in school or in college or wherever you would do a book report, and they gave you Hatchet, all right, or they gave you Animal Farm, and you said, yes, this is a book about, aliens coming back to Earth, all right, have you seen Mars Attacks? Well, it's like Mars Attack, all right, and then Scream comes out, all right, and he's floating around, and then the Kansas City Chiefs come up, and they're trying to fight Scream, right? They'd be like, you failed. Well, that's how I interpret it. Well, you interpreted it wrong, because that's not what it's talking about. You would fail. Okay, and you fail in this. You can't even fail in this truth because you're so far from it. But you fail with dealing with the Bible because you don't understand. You don't have the key, man. It's locked to you. All right, the Lord's not dealing with you, so you don't have the understanding. Okay, so when people are making these little memes, these little gags and jokes, he, Jesus struggling to remember when he exactly told followers to bully trans kids. Well, first of all, you don't understand the scriptures. You err not knowing the scriptures, and they're not for you to know, but you still don't know them. Okay. So the thing you got to realize is Jesus is based off Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai, all right, does the will of the Father. Okay, so if the Father, Yahweh, or as you call him, God, doesn't like something, that means he doesn't like it either. Okay, that means he doesn't like it either. That means if God, we're using your terms, if God does not like these what was the word I used? TBGLs. All right, if he doesn't like that community, then that means his son, all right, as you call Jesus, does not like them either. All right, so if Yahweh, the proper name, does not like something, Yahweh Shai does not like it either. They are in the same mind. Okay, they are one, and that doesn't mean the Christians fucking took that and ran with it too. Okay, and they misinterpreted that. Okay, and said, "Oh, the Father and the Son are the same person." No, that's not what it means. I saw a doctrine somewhere on YouTube talking about sometime when Yahweh Shai went up the mountain, and when I can't remember the exact occurrence. But occurrence when they say, well, I'm not gonna even use the real names because I don't want to muddy their name up with it, okay? Because it's that disgusting of a doctrine. So I'm gonna use your fake terms to describe what they say, okay? Because I don't want to put that on the true living power. I don't want to put that on the true power Yahweh and the true Son Yahweh Shai. I don't want to put that on them. So they say that Jesus went up a mountain, all right, and God, when he was on Mount Sinai, when that happened, they fused and became one being. You know how bugged out that is? All right? You know how bugged that is? Most, and that, not even all Christians believe that. I was talking to this Mormon guy at my work. He was even saying it. He says, he says Jesus, what about when Jesus was on the cross, all right, and he was crying out to God? What, he's crying out to himself? And we talked about it and basically laughed about how these people some of these other churches don't got it, man. And he's a Mormon, he don't got it either. But that shows you at least, the Mormon church, at least they have certain things that they understand. All right, they understand that the prophets are back now. They think the prophets are Joseph Smith and all of that, and that the sun came through North America, and it's bugged out. But at least they understand the concept that prophets are back. Okay, that prophets are back, because the prophets were done away with. They're never back. They'll never be back. At least the Mormons understand that the prophets are back. They just don't got the right ones. Okay, at least they understand that it's not a trinity. Okay. But anyway, let's get into this. I've rambled for far too long. Okay, I want to touch on, I want to get this scripture, John 10 and 30. All right, and it's red letter, so that's Yahweh Shai speaking. I don't want to say the J word anymore throughout this lesson. I've said it more than I have wanted to. All right, but you never know who ends up coming over to these lessons and listens. So had to give them the understanding. But so Yahweh Shai is the one who the world calls Jesus. Okay, and Yahweh is the one who the world ignorantly calls God. Okay, that's not their names. It's not God and Jesus Christ. It's Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the Father in the name of the Son. Why the Father in the name of the Son? Because you can't reach the Father but through the Son. All right? You'd know that if you were reading your Bible. John 10 and 30, red letter. So, of course, this is Yahweh Shai, the Son speaking. It says, I and my Father are one. All right? So, what does it mean to be one with someone? And we've done this before. As you see, it comes up. What does it mean to be one with someone? Okay? So to be one with something means, let's get it, to be one with someone or something, all right, to feel very connected to or in perfect harmony with something. Sometimes used sarcastically or facetiously, and it's not used facetiously, but I want a better definition. To be at one with, all right. Here it is, at one with, idiom, all right, Merriam-Webster. In a peaceful state, such as part of something, I'm at one with nature, right? You feel in a peaceful state, right? That's how people use that one. The formal definition, number 2, is the one that how Yahweh Shai is with Yahweh. It says in a state of agreement with another person, okay? In a state of agreement. What is agreement now? Okay, because we got to get this, because what did Jesus... Agreement. What is agreement?
Agreement.
Okay, agreement. Okay, harmony or accordance in opinion or feeling. Okay, in a position or resulting of agreeing. All right, what is agreeing? What does it mean to agree?
Agree.
Have the same opinion about something. To have the same opinion about something. So what does that mean? Going back to John 10 and 30. I and my Father are one. That's Yahweh Shai speaking. So what does that mean? That means they have the same opinion as each other. All right. So if Yahweh says this is bad, then Yahweh Shai says this is bad. If Yahweh says this is good, then Yahweh Shai says this is good. All right. If Yahweh says I don't like these people, then Yahweh Shai says I don't like these people either. You get it? Him and his Father are one. And that does not mean they're the same being. Okay. That does not mean they're the same being. That means they're on the same accord with each other, they're in the same mindset. One person says it's bad, they both believe it. All right. Well, of course, the Father's, the director. All right, the omnipotent, the Father of all, the top. All right, the ultimate being, right? With and so even the Son is under his control. All right, we're all under the Father's control. We've talked about that order. All right, the Father is over the Son is over man is over women would only be over children, the only thing they could be over is animals. All right, and like I joke sometime, the only thing an animal could be over is perhaps maybe a bug. Right, that's it. Okay, so there's an order. Okay, and Yahushai, all right, the Son is one with his Father Yahweh. Okay, in the same mind. Okay, if Yahweh says something's bad, Yahushai doesn't argue. Well, maybe it's not bad. Maybe no, he doesn't do that. If Yahweh says it's bad, he agrees with his Father. He says that is bad. All right, so that's the first step you got to understand, because these Christians and these worldly people do not understand it. They always try to say, oh, God was the bad one. Jesus was, he was nice. He tried to, calm. No, you got to realize that you would not like this. You would not like the son, not Jesus, because you would love Jesus. Jesus doesn't exist. A white man with long hair. Of course, you've tailored him to be just what you would like. Because in reality, Yahushai is a dark-skinned, so-called black man, all right, with an afro, all right, with red eyes, all right, and did I miss anything? With red eyes, an afro, and dark skin, okay, and he doesn't wear a white garment, he wears a green garment, okay, and we can prove that. What is it? Burnt brass, or brass burned in a furnace. Let's get that, and I'll show you. All right, we'll show you. Got to prove all things, right? As the scriptures say. So we got to go up and get verse 13. All right, Revelation 1 and 13. You can go and read it yourself. It's not going to change. It says, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. All right, so he had a golden girdle on. Okay, it says his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. So right off the bat, you got the hair color wrong, because they always show it as like brown or dirty blonde. Wrong. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. You got that wrong as well, because you always show him as blue eyes. Okay? Verse 15, and his feet like unto fine brass. What color is brass? Automatically. It's already a dark brown. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. And his voice as the sound of many waters. Now, full stop. Christians try to come and say, well, when fine brass is burning in a furnace, it's bright white. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't say burning. It doesn't say as brass as if it was burning in a furnace. It says brass as if they burned. Burn is past tense. What does past tense mean? Past tense. All right, past actions. All right, things that had already happened. All right, you cooked. I had arrived. All right, burned. All right, past tense of burning. Burned is the past tense. All right, burned is the past tense, so it already happened. It's not actively happening. It already happened, as if it burnt, not as it's burning in a furnace, as if they burned. If it was burning, also, it wouldn't be bright red. It wouldn't be slocky. It wouldn't be bright white. It'd be a molten color. All right, reddish white. If you ever looked at molten metal, reddish, whitish. It's a very peculiar color. All right, that's very specific to the molten metal. Okay, but it doesn't say burning. All right, it says as if they burned in a furnace. So nice try again, Christians. While you're over there looking up past tense and future tense, all right, and all these different definitions, go ahead and look up the definition again while you're at it. Oh, they'll be grafted again into the olive tree. Well, go and look up what again means, because you can't do something again unless you did it once more. All right, or it's like you cannot, again means do something once more. So you cannot do something again unless you've done it before. Okay, if I said I'm gonna go get an iPhone again, I would not say that if that's my first time buying an iPhone. Okay, I'm gonna go to the water park again. I would not say I'm gonna go to the water park again if I've never been there. Oh, you've been before? No. Then why'd you say again? Well, it means I can go. Well, no, it means you went there once before, all right, and that you're gonna go again, all right, one more time. All right, these Christians don't understand definitions. It's a brain sickness. All right, a mental retardation, if you will. Okay. So there you go. That show, the hairs were white like wool. That means it's white and it's not woolly texture. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You didn't try to filibuster over everything. We've already just proved that you're wrong on how he even looks. All right, how the son even looks. You labeled him as a white man, all right, with blue eyes and blonde hair, all right, or brown hair. We've proved that he has red eyes, we proved that he has brown skin, and we proved that he has white hair. So nice try. You've already messed up on that. 1 out of 3. Come on, 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. No, get out of here. And he didn't have, his hair was woolly. All right, his hair was woolly, and he didn't have long hair. You want to know why? It is a shame for a man long hair. This is how we know he didn't have long hair. It says 1 Corinthians 11 and 14, doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him. There you go. Why would he go against that? All right, when it's right here in the Bible. Okay, why would he go against that? He wouldn't. He wouldn't. So nice try though, Christians. You lose. Once again, you lose. You lose. Okay? So the son is always, down with whatever the father's doing. Another scripture to prove this is Matthew 12 and 50. Matthew 12 and 50 reads what? Red letter, Yahushua speaking, once again, the son. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. Why? Because the son does the will of his father. And he's only down with people that are also doing the will of the Father. All right, that's who he considers his brethren, or his sisters, his mother. That's who he considers his people, are the people that are doing the will of the Father, not just anybody. All right, and the Father had some very strong words about what he thought about the TBGLs. All right, the TBGLs. All right, read it backwards. All right, so you see it. All right, the rainbow people, the stolen, the rainbow thieves. That's what I'll call them, the rainbow thieves. Okay. Because they stole it from us, all right? And here it was, a promise by the Lord, and they went and took it like it's theirs. Nope. So let's see what people are saying. They're saying it's actually a mistranslation from the original text. He actually said, don't be a jerk to anyone for any reason. He never said that. He never said that at all, all right? I love the meme of love thy neighbor as you love thyself. Even trans people, I'm sorry. You see it. No, because look. You're not understanding. First of all, neighbor usually is referring to the Hebrews. All right. First of all, Israelites mostly. All right, because you can't just say Hebrews because there's the Hebrew Edomites. There's a lot of different Hebrews. All right, that comes from that line of Shem. All right, so the Shemites. All right, Shemitic line. That Shemitic line. So not Sem, Shemitic. All right, Shemitic line. All right, which we come from as well. All right, of course Esau comes from it as well, and I believe. Moab. I'm not going to name the whole list because I don't have it off the top of my head. But so that's mostly speaking about loving the neighbor. And neighbor is in does that mean you're going to love thy neighbor that's trespassing against you and killing your children and he's doing your wife and he's doing no. Your neighbor is someone that's it's not speaking about that. And again, it's common misconception. All right. It says. The crazy thing is that Jesus was just a chill and wise dude. He never once asked for what Christianity has become today. He would see this shit and be like, don't you fucking do that shit in my name. All right, I'm only saying that because they said it's Jesus. All right, because that's not something Yahushua would say. All right, but you got to realize, again, Yahushua is doing what the Father wants. And the Father does not like these, Fruit Loop people. Okay, he does not like them. We're going to prove that. Okay? It says, and these people wouldn't, if they really knew the truth about the Son, all right, they wouldn't say things like this. Not going to lie, if you remove whole religion, the Bible, and all the stuff from the equation, Jesus was quite a nice guy, a friend material, if you will. So if you remove everything, all right, about what he is, he's a nice guy. That's how fucking stupid. That's dumb. All right, let's see. If Christians actually followed the teachings of Jesus, the world would be a much better place. I don't think if you're going off of how Yahushua would like things to be, and because he's doing the will of his Father, all right, it would be a better place. You're right, but you don't understand that it would be a bad place for you. Good place for us, a bad place for you. You would go into captivity if you're an Edomite. All of you Bati boys, all right, you Moes would be killed instantly. Bam, dead. All right, burnt, stoned, hung. All right, because that is your punishment for being an alphabet person, is death. Okay, so it says, let's be real, and this guy doesn't even know he spit some truth without knowing it. It says, let's be real, if Jesus ever did come down from heaven, his so-called followers would absolutely turn against him. Now, if Yahushai, all right, and he will, when he comes down, his so-called the followers of Jesus will absolutely turn against him. All right, because they're not followers of Yahushai. They're not followers of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They're followers of Jesus. So yes, they would turn against him. All right. So, and this person's saying that he thinks that the sun, look at that. I'm not going to even read it. He's trying to put that on the sun. Look at these people. They want everybody to be just like them. All right. They want everybody to be just like them. Okay. So you can see, man, you can just go ahead and read more. It says, Jesus had long hair and wore a dress. I think he'd be cool with it. No, you got it wrong. All right. Look at this, mocking of the scriptures. All right. Look at this. Look. You see that? Okay. Look at these things. Look at all this mocking. Okay. Look at all these things mocking. All right. Two big things I understand about Christian is don't judge and free will. Yet every Christian I know judges anyone who exercises their free will. Here's the thing. Christianity is a sham. All right. Because we don't have free will. And that whole, oh, God can judge me is bullshit. All right. That's bullshit. Okay. So continue on. Let's go get some more scriptures. Okay. Let's see how, because you try, well, Jesus never said that. Well, there's other scriptures talking about it, all right? And he's down with whatever the Father's down with, okay? And let's see what was going down, all right, and what the general consensus about these people is. Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy power. Let's read it again. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy power. So a man should not be dressing as a woman should not be dressing as a man. It should not be happening. It says it right here. All right, you gonna take this video down for expressing our freedom of religion? All right, that's what you're gonna do? I wouldn't doubt it. All right, because that's how these devils work. Here it is. They make constitutions, and then they completely go against them. All right, because these devils can't follow rules, man. These Edomites, all right, these so-called white people, man. They can't follow rules. They create their own rules and then break their own rules because they can't follow rules. They can't follow law. They can't follow the law of the Bible. They can't follow the law that they made. They can't follow the law that they made for other people. They can't follow any rules, all right? They just, anytime they make a rule, and they make sayings like, rules are meant to be broken. Then why make them? Why make them then, you idiots? God damn. No, rules are meant to be followed, all right? They are meant to be followed, all right? Especially the law of the Bible, okay? Now, your rules, a lot of them are just fucked up bullshit, all right? Saying you can't do this or you cannot do this, blah, 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 blah. Or you make a rule says, oh, you can't teach about this, all right? Or banning street preachers or stuff like that. That's a bullshit-ass rule, man. But you'll want people to follow that. Wicked. This is 1 Corinthians 14:33. What does it say? It says, for Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Okay? So he's not down with this is confusion, all right? For a man to be saying he's a woman, and for a woman to be saying he's a man, or she's a man, for a man to say he's a woman, and a woman to say she's a man is confusion. Okay? That's not something normal. That's a mental illness, all right? Or a demon, if you will, because it's really a demon that's put on these people. All right, that is confusion. All right, that is confusion. All right, if you look at the psychological state of a person that is like that, it comes with a whole plethora of other mental illnesses. All right, we can speak on it. All right, we're allowed to speak on this. Okay, it comes with a plethora. They usually have BPD. All right, they usually have, or MPD. All right, multiple personality disorder, or bipolar disorder, or they have some type of extreme depression or anxiety. All right, they usually have OCD. A lot of things encompass these people that have this T demon on them. All right, this T demon. All right, you know what we're talking about. These Transformers, those Autobot demons, man. All right, Decepticon demons. Okay, when they have those things on them, man, it makes them act funny. All right, and they're plagued with a bunch of other demons that are causing all sorts of things. All right, Tourette's. all right, seizures, all these different crazy things, because that's part of their judgment, man. The Lord's not the author of confusion. He's not making man women, and he's not making women men. All right, that's not how it works. All right, this is concepts of the world. All right, these are worldly concepts that men in their disgustingness, all right, have found a way into. Or I must be, leaning into their own understanding. I must be a woman. All right, no, you're not. All right, you're a mo. All right, you're a mo. But they try anything to not. Oh, no, I'm not a mo. I'm a woman. I'm really just a woman. No, you're a mo, man. Stop trying to hide it. You're a mo. You're just a mo. That's it. But they try to hide it because they can't. And the biggest thing with these people in the TBGL community, right, is that they have to have acceptance. Accept us, accept us, accept us. Because they want to be accepted. You have to go along with them. What they really want is they want to be told that even though what they're doing is wrong, they want to be told that it's okay, because deep down inside, they know it's wrong. They feel wrong. They have identity. Well, we have identity issues. You don't understand. I know you have identity issues, because deep down inside, you know what you're doing is wrong. It makes you feel disgusting. It makes you feel vile. It makes you have that pit in your stomach like you want to throw up. All right? It's nasty. It's disgusting. It's inherently vile. Okay? But you want people to tell you, it's okay, love is love, you can do whatever you want, follow your own way, it's not about religion, it's not about God, it's about you, live your own life, love is love, and love is important for you. Do whatever makes you feel okay, and they need that constant reassurance, because at the end of the day, they know what they're doing is wrong, they know it makes them feel bad, but when they get that assurance, that acceptance, it makes them feel good for that little moment, okay? And it makes them feel like, okay, maybe what I'm doing is right. It's not, it's wrong, it's vile, and the Lord's gonna kill you for it. Okay? We're not going to do anything to you because of it, but the Lord will. You don't have to fear us. You have to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? He's the one that's ultimately going to be your judge, jury, and executioner, man. He's the one that's ultimately going to do that, not us. Okay? We're not in biblical times. Biblical times, you would have been gathered, brought into the town center, and you would have been stoned. All right? But it's not like that now, because there's laws against that. But Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai follows no laws of this world. Okay? And he can take you out like that. Bam! You're driving home, bam, out like a light, done, taken out. All right, you're sitting at home, bam, aneurysm, taken out. You're sitting at home, bam, all of a sudden something happens and you kill over dead. All right, anything like that. All right, if you're going against the Lord and you're saying all these vile and wicked and disgusting things and promoting this thing and encouraging people to do it, the Lord is going to take you out, whether it's now, whether it's next week, whether it's the next hour, whether it's next month, whether it's next year, or however many years we have. I don't think we have many. All right, if you're looking at prophecy, but however many years we have left, he can get you at any time, any moment, man. And when you least expect it, too. Well, he's not going to do anything. Hey, keep saying that, and you'll find out. This is Genesis 1:27. Let's go get it. Okay, we're almost done. Genesis 1:27. So Yahweh created man in his own image. In the image of Yahweh created he him. Male and female created he them. Does it say anybody else? No. Male and female, two genders. Male and female. Okay? Male and female. Who was in the garden? All right. Adam, a male. Eve, a female. Adam, a male. Eve, a female. Male and female. Male and female. There's no they. There's no them. There's no zer. There's no zim. None of that. Male and female created he them. And this is in Genesis, the opening book of the Bible. First book of the Bible, first chapter, the 27th verse. Right there. And you sound retarded, man. You can't even, ask people what a woman is, and they can't even do it. ChatGPT can even answer what a woman is. A woman is someone that has reproductive organs that have a womb, all right, ovaries, all right, and can give birth. It's that simple. That's what a woman is. All right, they have breasts, they have vaginas, they have uteruses, they have ovaries. That's a woman. That's a woman. And a woman is... No, that's not how it works, all right? A woman has been a woman for how long? And now all of a sudden a woman can be... No. A woman has breasts, naturally, doesn't have to get them implanted. A woman naturally has a vagina, and a woman naturally has a womb and a uterus. Do you have a uterus? No, then you're not a woman. Or you were a woman, you are a woman, and you had to get your uterus removed, but for some health complication or something. Okay, that's it. Okay, well, so by that definition, that woman isn't a woman anymore because she got her uterus. No, but guess what? She still has a vagina. She still has breasts naturally. She's still a woman. All right, that's how it works. All right, we shouldn't have to go and resort back to step one on telling you what a man is and that is some simple shit. That's shit you learn when you're young. All right, that's shit you learn when you're young. All right, the time when you know they're teaching your little sister how to sit down on the toilet, and your dad's teaching you how to stand up and use a urinal. That's fucking basic step one, man. That's basic step one, man. You know. And kids are curious. Why do girls sit down? Oh, because they have to sit down for this. That's this natural stuff that you learn when you're a child, and then when you get older, they warp it. They bend it, man. You fuck these people's minds up, man. It's easy, man. It's easy. It's before first grade. That's basic fundamentals of life. All right. Men have penises, women have vaginas. Sorry to be vulgar, but that's just how it works. Anybody knows that. Everybody's known that forever. Now all of a sudden, women can have penises and men can have vaginas. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. All right. And I'm talking about, without even going to get the surgery. All right. Oh yeah, a female penis. There's no such thing as a female penis. If that's a female penis, that's a dick, and that's a man's. Okay. That's not how it works. Okay. That's not how it works. But now, apparently, we've reverted to such a low level of society that people don't know that a penis is a male sex organ and a vagina is a female sex organ. That's the low level of society that we've been brought down into. They don't even know what's what. All right, they don't even know what's what. They can't even tell you. Well, sex is different from gender. No, it's not. Sex is not different from gender. All right, your gender is a woman. Your sex is female. They're the same thing. Well, yeah, the chromosomes. And shut the fuck up, man. No, you don't understand. You're bugged out, all right? And you're trying to, here it is, you try to deny science, but then you encourage science in other ways. Well, penguins and they have homosexual relations. No, you can't use science. You said science was wrong, all right? And who's to say, well, because they take, who's to say they're not just two friends, all right? Now they have to be gay, you know? Oh, my dog's a homosexual because he humped another male dog. Get the fuck out of here. Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also, here's the punishment. If a man, yes, a man that if it was born and it had a penis is a man, even if it tried to be, if it was Larry and now it's Mary, if it was Shane and now it's Chandra, it doesn't matter. Were they born with a penis? They have a penis. Is that how it works? Then they're a man. All right, it doesn't matter if they're wearing a dress and they go by the name Larissa now. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, you're still a man. If a man, Leviticus 20 and 13, if a man also lieth, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And because your name was Larry and now you're Larissa, and it doesn't matter if you got your penis whacked off and now you have a hole there because you went and did a very expensive surgery. If you have sex with another man, that's still an act of homosexuality, and the Lord's going to judge you for that. Okay? Well, they have a vagina. That's not a vagina. Okay, if I took a hot dog and I chopped it up and threw it on a frying pan and I put it in burgers, at the end of the day, you're not eating burgers. All right? It's still a hot dog that you're eating in a bun. All right? That's not hamburger. That's a chopped up hot dog that you put in a bun. Okay? So nice try. Just the same way, if you took that beef patty, rolled it up into a tube, and you put it in a hot dog, that ain't a hot dog bun. That's not a hot dog. That's hamburger patty in a hot dog bun. It's still the same shit. It's just mutilated. It's not in the right way that you'd normally see it. So nice try, though. Nice try, man. This is a classic example of worldly people lacking understanding. And this is one of the many ways. These people, this is why we got to get the hell out of here, man. And, call all you Halbash Meow Shy, because I needed this, man. I need this extra push to keep me thinking about how much I want to get out of this fucking place, because this place fucking is stupid, man. It's stupid. There's certain things here that, you got to distance yourself from because you don't want to get an attachment to this place. But things like this, man, they really help you separate from wanting to stay around this place very long. This is Ecclesiastes 15 and 13, all right, because it talked about, how it's abomination, right? Let's go back up to Leviticus. We got to go and get that to show you. Leviticus 20 and 13. It says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lie with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Abomination. That's an abomination. What does the Lord think about abomination? Ecclesiastes 15 and 13. The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear Yahweh love it not. And guess what? That means the Son, all right, Yahushai, also hates it as well because the Father hates it. If the Father hates it, the Son hates it. If the Son hates it, we hate it. That's the order. That's how it goes. This is just another classic example of worldly people lacking understanding. Lord's going to fuck these people up, man. And, hey, you don't understand it. You don't get it, all right? You don't get it, all right? The Lord, the so-called black man, dark skin, All right, afro, white afro, woolly hair, red eyes, and he's coming back mad. All right, pissed. All right, because you got to realize the time frame for the Lord is a lot different. So he's freshly off the cross. Okay, freshly off the cross. That just happened to him. Okay, in his time, because his time is a lot different than our time. Our time seems longer, but it really hasn't been that long. So he's significantly pissed, and he's gonna unleash his fury, and we're hoping and praying, call all Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that he has mercy upon us. All right, sees that we're trying. All right, and hey, we're not perfect, but we're hoping that he has mercy on us, because he's sure not gonna have mercy on you people, you Mos, you Batiman, all right, you feminists. Hey man, it's gonna be bad for you. So with that, we're gonna close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders apostles, that great millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until next one, Lord willing, Shalom.